Hi there, my name is Lee Janelle, and if you are here, it's mostly because you're looking for solutions. Either you're feeling stuck in finance and career, in your love life, in your health, in your weight, like somewhere in your life. Either someone told you about me and you're thinking of coaching with me, or you found me somehow on the internet. But if you're looking for someone that can help you understand why, even though you're driven, even though you have lots of willpower and you've pushing really hard, you're not getting the results you want, I'm the person for you. Jack Canfield is the co-author of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series. He has asked me to write a book with him about my technique that I created called the Heart Freedom Method, because he says that in 50 years of doing transformational work, this is the missing link he had been looking for. So I think I come with good reference. Our book is going to come out this year. I look so forward to being able to empower, hopefully millions of people. And I would love to work with you if you're a driven individual who means business. Like, if you want guidance, if you want someone to help you see the big picture, that can help you when you feel like, it's like having a trainer to go to the gym. Some days you don't feel like going to the gym, but when you have your trainer waiting for you, you go to the gym. I was a competitive rower for 17 years, and we had to be on the dock by 5 o'clock in the morning. Having 8 other people waiting for me was a really good way of getting up in the morning. And it's the same thing when you have a coach. It gets you moving, because the only difference between someone who lives an ordinary life and an extraordinary life is the ability to take action. So I want to explain to you some things. As a human being, we live life through 3 main modes. One is through our mind, our emotions, and our hearts. And I put the mind as a relative positive and the emotion as a relative negative, because when you're an emotional basket case, you're not so revered, and when you're smart, people appreciate you. But the true power comes from living from the heart. And the only thing that lives in the heart is love, gratitude, inspiration, and wisdom. Love, gratitude, inspiration, and wisdom. So love is not an emotion. Love is our essence. The good news is we all have access to this. So for you, if right now you want to live a great life, what you need to understand is the difference between your ideas, what would be an amazing life for you, your emotions that make you feel what a great life would be for you. The real place for happiness is in the heart. So that's the conscious part. But you probably do not know that your subconscious mind, that is in charge of your survival, relatively speaking, is the size of a football field, and your conscious mind that wants something, the football. So the football versus the football field. And your subconscious mind is there to keep you alive. And when your subconscious mind associates more pain than pleasure, or more danger than safety, to something you would love to have consciously, it will hold you back. And I have an extreme example of that. I had an Olympic level skier come to see me one day because she had not placed in 2 years. And doing the work that I do, I checked her on the statement to make sure that her subconscious mind and her conscious mind were in line. I tested her on I want to win. And with the method that I created, lo and behold, what did we find? We found that she had a belief that she did not want to win because when she was a little kid, around 7 years old, she was already doing really well, but her brothers were not winning as much. And her mother, not to upset the brothers, was hiding trophies. Imagine. So subconsciously, she had associated winning with hurting other people's feelings. So now, when you're an adult, your teammates, even your competitors, sometimes become your siblings, kind of feeling subconsciously. So I worked with her. We had 2 sessions, and lo and behold, she ended up placing on the podium. So I'm here to tell you that if you If you are driven and you have not been able to get the results you want, it's not because you're lazy, it's not because you need to be born under a lucky star, it's not because you lack willpower. It's because subconsciously it can have a huge influence on you. Imagine an Olympic level skier and they sacrifice everything, their whole life is on hold, so they for one goal, and even though consciously she wanted to have it, subconsciously she was not in agreement with it. And the same thing can be happening for you. So I'd love to work with you if you mean business. Right now you're ready, you know you're clear, and you say, okay, I've had enough. I want to maximize my life potential. I want to live an amazing life. There's two kinds of people who come to see me. Either because you're in a crisis right now, which often becomes your blessing because all of a sudden it puts you on a path you would not have gotten on. Or you're just someone really driven to live an amazing life. If you're one of these two people, I would love to work with you. Just click below. We have a little chat, an exploration call. Well, I'll see where you are at. If you are being clear enough on your inspiration, if you have subconscious belief working against you, because when you work with me, my goal is to 6 months from now, the coaching packages are usually 6 months. 6 months from now, I want you to look back and go like, wow, look at everything I've accomplished, and I will have moved you a lot closer to the results you're looking for. You know, if you have small goals, it's easy for me to help you get there. If it's a long-term vision, you know, I can maximize that time. But what we're going to do together is I'm going to help you gain time because you're going to let go of all these things that you're having to do that are not working for you. We're going to focus you on what really matters to your heart. I'm going to get rid of the subconscious beliefs that are working against you. So as you move forward, you're going to get much quicker and much more powerful results. So if you're inspired by that kind of vision, I would love to have a call with you. And if we're a good fit, we'll explore your life and move you in the right direction.